Guys, I want to start this video off by letting you guys know how grateful I am for the turnout for episode 1 and 2. I'd like to give a special thank you to the MVPs who continue to return, leave likes, drop comments in the comment section below. The feedback is always much appreciated, whether it's constructive feedback, like constructive criticism, sorry, or positive feedback. And you can always leave feedback via DMs on the Instagram or in the comment section. In the comment section below. It doesn't matter how I receive the feedback. I just really appreciate the fact that people have taken time out to watch my video and actually leave a comment. I feel like maybe it's because it's a brand new game why a lot of people tuned in. Also, just to let you guys know, nothing to do with content, my schedule's kind of being sorted out at my current workplace where I go to earn money. So hopefully I'll be able to be way more consistent than I was heading into 2023 with content. And I'm actually really looking forward to putting out more content in the future. It literally went from a hobby to me actually making content. I'm actually really surprised that this many people tune in. So let's get into today's episode. Episode number 3 is here. I was cheeky. I played games off camera. Yes, I had to. I needed to get used to it. I couldn't take getting outplayed like that and not really creating chances. The moment the game was released, I started recording content, so I didn't really have time to get used to the mechanics. I was consistently complaining about the defending. I still kind of am, but I'm kind of used to it now. So hopefully, hopefully I can just drown out my annoyance with the defending by actually being good on the ball myself. In terms of the results, we won 2-0 against Burnley in the league, 2-0 against Wolverhampton in the Carabao Cup third round, so we're through to the fourth round. We beat Crystal Palace 2-0 in the league right after that, and we also won in the Matchday 2 in the Champions League, 3-0 against Copenhagen, 1-0 against Brentford. In today's episode, we'll be taking on Sheffield United, Galatasaray, and we're going to have the Manchester derby at the very end of this episode. So I hope you guys are going to be tuning in for that one, or I'm going to retain your viewership up until the very end. In terms of my settings now, I've been updating my settings bit by bit, just so I can kind of get used to the game like I've mentioned. I've also been tweaking the sliders just to make things make sense. You guys can see I've added a bit of a handicap to the CPU because on Legendary they're a bit wild at the minute. I'm gonna drop these sliders in the comment section, not in the comment section, in the description on the video, so be sure to check it out. I have tried looking at other people's sliders, but yeah, Legendary is really hard to find a balance. It just feels like every player is on player-based difficulty. Yeah, we've been shuffling the pack quite a lot. I've been getting used to some of the personnel in the squad. As you can see, I've switched the team sheets around from time to time, and we've made several changes since. So Amrabat, he seems a bit more comfortable next to Bruno than Mason Mount, and it also adds a bit of a defensive balance. So we may be heading into that direction this season. Obviously, I'm going to try to impose myself a bit more as we go along in the series. I feel like because it's early doors and I'm kind of stuck with a lot of players from other managers' rebuilds, it's going to be quite tough to get these guys playing the free-flowing football that I want them to. Also in the squad at the minute, Martial's the top goal scorer, as you should pretty much expect. Like I said, whenever I get hold of Martial in the first season, he just can't be stopped. 7 goals in 11 games and 4 assists, so that's 11 goal involvements in all competitions. Bruno's got 5 goals, 2 assists. Rashford's got 3 goals and 3 assists, and the list does go on. I have been really close to handing out a brand new contract to AWB. He's actually been in good form for me. I'm not too sure if his average rating suggests 6.78 is okay. I've seen a lot worse in this squad. But this is where we're currently sitting on the table. So Manchester City, they're on top of us at the minute by 1 point only. We won 6 games, drawn 1 and lost 1, whereas they won 6 games, drawn 2 and lost none. So yeah, we're definitely going to be up there. I feel like I'll say maybe until Christmas. I don't expect a title challenge. I'm expecting Champions League football only, but if we over exceed our expectations, that's even better. So I don't want to spend too much time in the menu waffling your ear off. We have made a few changes to the starting 11. As you can see, we've dropped Amrabat to the number 6 position, put Mason Mount back into the starting 11. The reason why is because we're against Sheffield United. They're going to be playing 5 at the back, or using 5 at the back. So maybe we'll have more time on the ball to impose ourselves. So getting more creative players on the pitch might be helpful. So yeah, we're off the back of a 1-0 victory against Brentford, which was very close. It was a really close call. Just about getting a goal through an own goal, forced by Anthony to get our shooting boots on. Sheffield United looking to hit us early. Doing this weird byline stuff. Like, why are they so attracted to that line? Trusty with the header. Not testing out the keeper whatsoever. Finds Luke Shaw down the line. Come on, Amrabat. Amrabat bursting into the box. Gonna cut this back. Fernandez. Ooh, Martial takes a shot. It's blocked by Trusty, who up the other end had an opportunity to get a goal himself. Pretty much stopping his goalkeeper from having to deal with a point-blank shot. It's something going for Sheffield United. He waited for some support. Got Lau on his left. He finds him. Bursts into space. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is in a foot race. Will cut back. Brewster takes a shot outside the box again. Sheffield United, they're bringing that tempo. This is what we need to be playing with at the minute. I think Martial's dropping too deep. So once we actually get to a good position, haven't got a centre forward in the middle. Anthony makes his way through the crowd. Anthony plays it into Martial. Bruno. Rashford cuts in. Right foot strike. Tests the keeper out. Davis parries it. Trusty's there. Baldock is also helping out with the clean-up job. And Koulibaly brings the ball forward for Sheffield. Possession turned over yet again. Bruno Fernandes fighting. Keep the attack alive. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony, oh, come on, man. Aaron Wan-Bissaka did well to find Anthony, but he just couldn't get the ball under control. And Rashford make a run. He's always trying to come short, just running behind. Great problems. Give us options on top of the problems that you're creating too. Let's go, Martial. And turn him. Anthony's just chilling, man. Too much chilling going on in the final third. Speaking of chilling, Anthony's in front of goal. Referee. Ball still with us. Come on, man. Better than that. Get the ball under control. It's like this guy is a scattergun. Doesn't know what he's doing. The ball gets in between his legs. Muddled up. We need to get more bodies forward. This is getting ridiculous now. Attacking. Casemiro. Shaw. Finds Rashford. To Amrabat. Martial in front of goal. Left foot strike from Martial. Davis pulls off a fantastic save. Martial on his weak foot. Just couldn't make that count. Got a corner kick with Luke Shaw. Might just be having an off day. Oh, come on, Martial, man. It's just poor. It's just poor. And Luke Shaw's out of position. Like, if you're this dead and this slow, why would you put yourself in a position where I have to consistently draw you out? Every time he pushes up, but he takes so long to get back. Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Lemane. Well done. Nice interception there from Martinez. Amrabat drops the shoulder. What's Luke Shaw doing? Why is he running towards me and not into space? It's just some crackhead movements here. Luke Shaw cuts it back. Bruno. Anthony. Rashford gets a shot off. We find the top corner, surprisingly. I thought the defender intercepted that pass, but Marcus Rashford hits the top bins. We've drawn first blood. It's taken us over an hour. 63 minutes on the clock. It's 1-0. Anthony gets himself an assist, just about. Rashford's shot does take a deflection off the defender's foot. Lau. Oh, well done. Wan-Bissaka puts in a nice challenge. Gets stuck in. That's what I mean, the determination. My players are showing some character. Oh, come on, man. It's just so cheesy what happens week in, week out. Let's go. Get that. Well, why is Varane waiting? Like, my input should be way more important than the AI's. I'm trying to get Varane to put a foot in there. But Rashford's released due to a mistake. Rashford, come on, let's make this count. Marcus Rashford bags his brace. There we go, 2-0. Luke Shaw, man. Ball played in, going on and up. 88 minutes on the clock. Ball thrown out to the right. Jadon Sancho, get the ball under control. Thank you. He does exactly that. Gets the better of Lau, who's goal side. Sancho, we need some support. Jadon Sancho might have to go alone. Sancho on his own. Takes the shot. Is blocked. Deflected into the path of Rashford. And that is the hat-trick complete. Talk about luck. Talk about A hat-trick being put on the plate for you. Full-time whistle has been blown. 3-0 is the scoreline. I mean, we didn't do it in the fashion that I would want them to, but 3 points is 3 points. Right now, we still find ourselves in a title race, apparently. We're going to have to turn our attentions next to, I think it's Galatasaray. Galatasaray in the Champions League, match day 3. Hopefully, that's going to be entertaining. Boxes, so we're just going to respond to them quickly. So I've loan listed quite a few players, hence why I've got a few people inboxing me. But so here goes. Reguilon, apparently we're not playing him enough according to Ange. So Tottenham, they're not pleased with the player that's out on loan to us. To be fair, we inherited him. We don't necessarily need him. In real life, we actually need him. But in the game, I feel like he's third best. And it just, yeah, it's just a pointless player to use at the current minute. Because whenever I do give him a cameo, he doesn't perform enough. He's on a 5.78 average rating. I think that's the lowest in the squad currently. He's played 5 games so far. So the project with the youth players is coming along quite well. We've got a 64 rated goalkeeper. Ben McArthur is his name. He's 16 years of age, Scottish, 6'6", so he stands quite tall. In terms of his potential, it's 67 to 91. We are currently training him up as a sweeper keeper, just so we can improve on his positioning. I think his other attributes like diving, it looks good. His reflexes are good. It's just his handling, kicking, and his positioning that he needs to work on, just to even out his ability. Because right now, his diving ability and his reaction time is really good as a keeper. Hopefully, if he comes under Onana, he gets that mentorship. In terms of the rest of the players, I am working on them. We are trying to figure out the best position for some of them, like Oscar Howard. I feel like he's going to become a really good player for us. We just need to figure out what his best position is. We are trying to turn him into a central midfielder. Same with the likes of Daniel Wright, potential 72 to 94, currently rated 52. He's 15 years of age. We're trying to turn him into a striker. He's currently playing as a left winger. So over in the Champions League Group A, we are currently sitting at second after that victory against Copenhagen. They're the only side that haven't managed to get any points on the board in our group. Galatasaray, they're below us, I'm assuming due to goal difference. With Champions League, I always get confused with how they base the positions when sides are level on points. Yeah, going into the game, we're gonna have to shuffle the pack. Fixture congestion's actually taking its toll. No matter how much I stay on top of the training schedules, as you guys can see, Amrabat is quite tired. Same with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez is tired, but we're still gonna make that sacrifice. Same with Varane. I don't really trust Lindelof too much, so I could probably sub Lindelof on if things are going well. Martial, he's got poor stamina, poor fitness at the minute, so Rashford, we're going to start him down the middle as he is in good form in front of goal. Garnacho's also in decent form. We could probably start Sancho over Anthony. I'm not too comfortable with Anthony at the minute after what I saw from him in that last game. Move. Donna Dolo gets the ball out. Pate. Oh, come on, man. I just don't understand. Like, how can you just allow him to turn you like that? I get why Onana's frustrated. These defenders. Look, what's Varane doing? I need that buffering symbol, because that's what it seems like. There's a buffer before my defenders react. I'm not following you. Done doing all that nonsense. All you're gonna do is this, like literally, and then run to a byline or maybe find a way into the center. It's the same old stuff, man. Players, they need to figure out a way to wake up in time to stop shots like that from going my keeper's way, because they're not always gonna be simple to deal with. Let's get bodies forward now. Fernandez, Rashford, Sancho. Fernandez, Rashford slipped in behind. Rashford's onside. Go on, Rashford. Hit the back of the net. He does exactly that. 1-0. First attack, first goal. Rashford continues his goal scoring form. Below. Referee, man. Watch these guys. Like, they're really aggressive. They're breathing on my players, dragging them up. The moment I start doing that, you give them an advantage. Like, fix the biasness. Like, why is the referee so biased on this game? Look. Now, come on, man. Grow up. Grow up. Deal with that. Garnacho. Get the better of him. Thank you. Well done, Garnacho. Rashford. Not doing enough to get into space. He's just walking around. It's frustrating to have players on the pitch walking around when you're trying to burst forward and get numbers forward. Doesn't help the assignment at all. Bruno hits it. Oh, he smacked the post. Malacia. Sancho. Bruno. Let's go. Casemiro on the edge of the box. Right foot strike. Muslera deals with that one. I'm so frustrated Bruno didn't actually get that in. That would have been a wonderful way to double the lead. Nana, I'm going to play it out from the back. Jadon Sancho. Take it down on his chest. Referee, you're having a... I'm done with the referee, man. So biased. Handball where? Played into the box. Thank you, Onana. Really shouldn't be him dealing with that. A defender could have, but they just react so slow in this game so far. Garnacho finds Mount the second time. Around Mount on the ball. Dinks it into the centre. Bruno Fernandes with the volley. He waited. He bought himself time. I thought he was going to go with his head. I was hoping he was going to go with his head. But he made the right decision in the end. He volleys it home for 2. Another look at this goal from Captain Fantastico. Mount with the dink into the centre. Fernandes just watches the ball as it dips down. He volleys it, catches it sweetly. Muslera beaten in no man's land. Okay, we are actually starting to cook now. We're getting into the game. Got a bit of breathing space, so hopefully football can become even more fluid. What's gone on there? Varane just takes years to start accelerating at top speed. Ball cut back. Nice save made there by Onana. Rashford flicks it on. Sancho. Pressure on him. Referee. The referee's not protecting my players at all. Like, I just don't like the way this guy is officiating this match. I like the previous referee in the last match. He was fair. This one, not so much. Sergio with the shot. Onana with the save on the stroke of half-time. Onana's trying to keep this clean sheet at all costs. Right now, he's the star performer in the side. Just want to continue to play the way that we were in the first half. Obviously, with a few more added improvements. Like Rashford not walking around. Speaking of the devil, Rashford cuts in. Take a long shot. Test out Muslera. Ooh. Danger. Barely cleared by Nelson. Mount. Back into Rashford. The low. To Sancho. Sancho finds the low in behind. Gonna cut this back. Bruno Fernandes with the shot. It just fizzes past the goal. Fizzes across the goal. Gives the ball up cheaply. Ram happy to intercept that. Rashford does well. His pace beats his man. Rashford takes a shot. Muslera again being tested. We're peppering him at the minute. Better football in the second half, I must say. And we need to capitalize on it. Make these opportunities count. Tired of these players not sticking to the runs that they're making. And now look, Galatasaray have an opportunity for themselves. Oh, come on, man. We conceded the most annoying goal possible. They scored an overhead kick. Spectacular finish by number 7. But the low, come on, be there. Why is it that whenever the opposition cross it, the back post player, the player on the back post is always free? It's really frustrating. We're going to trigger attacking now. It shouldn't have to. Playing on balance should be enough, but guess not. Number 7 cuts it back. Mertens. Look how the game just turns around. Look how the game just turns around, man. And what is Onana doing for the second goal? Oh, my head. Changes need to be made. Changes really need to be made. This team, I have no words for them right now. No words. Come on, let's get shirts forward. Bruno. Oh, Jadon Sancho. Go on, Sancho. Get the ball under control. Sancho with the shot. We smacked the post. Unlucky from Sancho. It's the same stuff. Same stuff on Legendary. Oh, let's go. Hoyland. Come on, like, just don't understand how he loses control of the ball so badly. There we go. Sancho, again, another player losing. Referee! Oh my god, if that was me putting in a late challenge after the opposition's taken a shot, that's a straight stonewall penalty in the eyes of the ref. Let's go. Anthony. Go on. Hoyland. Go on, Rasmus. Someone support him. Someone support him. Where's the support? Everyone arriving late all the time. Oh, these boys are irritating me. These boys are irritating me. We've drawn 2-2 after being 2 goals up. Appalling defending. Appalling defending. Got nothing to say about Onana. It's not his fault. He's done his job, essentially, whenever he needed to step up and make the actual saves that he should be making. The defense, again, let us down. I'm so frustrated, guys. I don't think you understand. It got a bit cold all of a sudden. 1 minute it was too hot. All of a sudden it's a bit too cold around there. Got the hoodie back on. I must say, guys, I'm really frustrated with the way my experience is going with FIFA currently. I'd like to play on Legendary. I tried to play on World Class. It's just not for me. It's just way too easy. No matter how hard you make it for yourself with sliders and making everything manual passing or semi assisted, yeah, it's a really boring experience to play on World Class. But with Legendary, I swear to you, I want to tear all strands of my hair out. One thing I just don't understand, how you can release a game where goalkeepers, they don't position themselves the way they're meant to. And the defending, I don't know why you're adding new techniques of defending when the last one wasn't even perfected. Like, marking makes, you can't even set people to mark. Like, in the team management, you can't do as a tactic, tell Malacia to mark said player on the left. Like, it's just silly. Like, this whole advanced defensive thing is a good idea, but it's only a good idea if you are willing to actually fix the things that weren't working before it. Because how you add new animations on top of broken ones, it beats me. It really does. At the moment, top goal scorers consist of Danny Ings. He's got 7 goals for West Ham United. Salah's got 6. Oh, Salah's got 6 just like Silva, Odegaard and Marcus Rashford. So Golden Boot is definitely still up for grabs. Marcus Rashford's in good form despite all the negative things I've said about him so far in this episode. He's always walking around. That's the issue. I might have to change my tactics up a bit because, yeah, it's just constant walking around. Tiki-taka, I like to move the ball about, but I don't know what EA thinks tiki-taka is, because these players, they don't move at all. Like, it's stagnant. No one comes short for support. No one goes long to make a run when the runner's on. Like, it's just pure static football. So I might have to look into actually changing the tactics, figuring out a balance to get my players attacking properly, and also thinking about how to defend, because the defensive issue is going to continue no matter how many goals we score. We're heading off into the press conference. Hopefully this boosts the morale, because God knows these players need some sort of motivation for this sort of encounter. It's going to be my first Manchester derby in the series. Hopefully we can come out on top, or come out with our heads held high, knowing that we put in a good performance. So a point, I would settle for that. I can't lie, I sound very defeated right now, but just wait until, like, my players start walking. We're crawling right now. When we start walking and playing Ramble properly, you guys are going to see how gassed I'm going to be. You guys are going to get gassed yourselves, because we're going to turn Man United into a well-oiled machine like we did in the previous series. Just give us some time. Okay, so the game is underway live at Old Trafford. We're attacking to the right. Manchester City are attacking to the left, and already they're out of the blocks, running at my defense. Grealish. Julian Alvarez's shot is blocked. Get the ball out of your feet. Well done, Martinez. Feel like it's going to be back and forth at the minute. The way that they've started. Let's go. Anthony Martial through on goal. Martial, one opportunity, he takes it. He takes it. What a surprise. What an absolute surprise. I didn't expect Man City to come out the blocks like that, and they've left a massive gap at the back. We've exploited it. Martial. Oh, it's a simple ball into Amrabat. We marked that up. Bernardo Silva inside the penalty area. Come on, man. And he has the audacity to even take a shot. Great save there by Onana. Survived that round, that wave from Manchester City. Time to Go and hit them on a break ourselves. Martial, please start moving. Stop watching. If I wanted you to watch us, I'll have you in the stands, mate. Let's go. Malacia. Rashford into Amrabat. Simple ball into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno has not Marcus Rashford, Anthony there to his left. Anthony, Martial smashes it into the back of the net. It's 2-0. I said the wrong name the second time, but his first name is Anthony. His first name is Anthony. It's 2-0. I don't know why it's so easy all of a sudden. Maybe the EA gods heard me complaining and spitting facts in the menu. But for some odd reason, Manchester City seem to be easy to split apart. We can't rest on our laurels. Complacency isn't allowed to creep in at this point because we've seen ourselves drop a two-goal lead at some point in this episode. So we need to shore up our defending and continue to create opportunities and not take it for granted that we're ahead. Alvarez running forward with the ball. Julian Alvarez. Nonsense. Real nonsense. Real nonsense, man. I'm hovering around the guy. Just can't touch the ball. But they get the shot off. Decent save from Onana. This is really abusive, this. Take him out. Oh, what? I've literally gone through him. This is so scripted. This is so scripted. There's no way I've gone through the man. And he's just ignored me as if I didn't even do anything to him. Like, I literally went through him. De Bruyne should be down holding his legs. A player should be sent off after that challenge. Another save from Onana. Lucky there. Almost slipped Rashford in behind. It's Bernardo Silva. Same. Guys, I don't like moaning throughout an episode, but it just becomes even more annoying the more you see it. Rashford. Come on. Oh, should have put that away. Should have put that away. Thank you, Wan-Bissaka, for standing up against the system. We're 2-0 up at the moment. I can't lie, this gameplay is unbearable. It's unbearable. It wasn't doing this off camera. It didn't do it that much against Sheffield United. It's just all of a sudden, it's just decided to start doing what Legendary does normally, even though we got sliders. But hopefully in the second half, these players managed to maintain the 2-goal lead. Possession retention in the second half has been much better compared to the first, despite that little segment there of me giving the ball away. We've got Phil Foden going forward for Man City. Do you know what? The defensive line needs to be in line with each other as well. What's Foden doing? I'm getting fed up. Rodri on the edge of the box, he smashes it in. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, seriously now. Like, I feel like this is what's been happening this whole time. Because Man City haven't had any luck, my players are acting up when trying to get the ball. Like, what is Casemiro doing behind Haaland? Like, he looks like he's dry humping him. Like, get into the gap and block the potential shot that's coming. I want to know how Malacia doesn't cut across and end up at least putting a foot in. I'm standing right next. I'm running next to the man, and you're not even going to put a foot in. Like what is the gods on this point? Forget what Onana's just done, because that even shouldn't have, like, that shouldn't even been possible in the first place. I should have got the ball with Malacia. Thank you. Oh my God! There is no way. There is no way you're giving him a penalty for that. Oh, get out of my face, because in the last game when they made that challenge and I shot, the guy knocked me over, the referee didn't bat an eye, and now it's for them. Oh, biased refereeing, man. This sucks. This game absolutely sucks, bruv. Haaland, you're jarring. Twice in a row. 2-goal lead. You've deemed that a pen. Like, who did Pep Guardiola have to pay off? Oh, Martial, send him. Can't believe this. Rashford, Martial, Bruno, right in front of goal, 3-2. It's all restored. It's all restored. It's just shocking gameplay, man. Shocking gameplay. So we're playing Luke Shaw at centre-back. Martinez is just getting bullied out there. Højlund is on for Martial. Anthony's off for Sancho. And, yeah, Shaw is on for Martinez. So 3-2 up. Just can't believe we have to do it in this fashion. But I'm happy we're ahead again. It's another goal for Bruno. Captain Fantastico. That's the lead. Jack Grealish is just going to brush past everyone. It's not... What is going on? No, piss off. Oh, absolutely piss off. Piss off with that behaviour. Like, why is Amrabat just hugging up next to him? Like, are you in prison, bro? Like, why are you hugging up next to next man for no reason? Let's go. Højlund. Go on, Højlund. Go on. Oh, Rashford. Bust the gut. Bust the gut. I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. And there's an input delay. There's an input delay. As I'm trying to pass the ball just doesn't want to leave my feet. Oh my God. Next time, I'm just smashing it. I'm smashing it. This game is taking the absolute donkeys right now. Day 3 of this game being out. I'm rattled. There we go. Højlund. 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 Rasmus Højlund. Oh, 4-2. There you go. There you go. Put that up your pipe and smoke it, Pep. There you go. The FIFA gods can't help you now. You can't be saved by Sheggery. We are on top. Manchester is red. Oh, look at that. Rasmus Højlund adhering himself to the United faithful. Look at that. His first Manchester derby. Bags himself a goal. Coming off the bench. Oh, let's go. Ooh, Højlund. Oh, Man City are wide open. They're demoralized. They're demoralized. They're demoralized. Make it worse for them. Good. Good. That's what you get. 5-2. Go home now. Go home. Go home. I don't want to see any blue shirts left in this stadium by the time the final whistle comes. I am super buzzing. 5-2. 5-2. There we go. I feel like everything's just been redeemed now. Obviously, the game is still terrible, but we can leave this episode with our heads held high. Look at that. I'm so smug right now. I was so happy to walk up to Pep and shake his hand. Okay, just a quick look at the player stats now. As you guys can see, an 8.9 for Martial. Fernandes got an 8.4. 8.4 from Højlund coming off the bench. He also bagged himself in an assist. I must have missed that. And Wan-Bissaka putting in a 7.7. I knew he was I knew he was the better right back out of him and Delo. I feel like Delo would have definitely got destroyed by Grealish down that left hand side. Anthony put in a 6.5. I'm surprised Onana got a 6.3. Where's all his saves at? He made so many saves in this game. 8 saves registered, and you've only given him 6.3. Probably because he conceded, but that's still unfair though. A lot of the pressure came because the defense weren't doing their job properly. Okay, at the end of the episode, we found ourselves lying on top of the table. 25 points to Arsenal's 23. They're sitting second place. Beneath them are Liverpool, who are third. 22 points is what they have. Newcastle, 4th place, 21 points. 1 point below them, Manchester City. They're sitting at 5th place. Nottingham Forest, 6th place. 7th place is Bournemouth. They're both on 17 points. Nottingham Forest are ahead on goal difference. The list does go on, so pause the video if you want to take a look at the rest of the table. Only 10 games in, so it's not too significant just yet. And with the way things are going each episode, you don't know what kind of United you're going to get. 1 minute we're winning, next minute we're drawing. 1 minute it looks like we're going to lose, next minute we're winning. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the results, not happy with the performance. Still, the performances are really under par. I am thinking about changing my tactics, if I'm honest with you. Tiki-taka, the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem to be working. I don't know what's going on with the tactics this year. I would say I've always played tiki-taka with a bit of Jurgen press, especially in FIFA 23, FIFA 22. But yeah, this time around, it just seems like I have to force players to make runs. I have to force players to try and press. Doesn't help out because by the time they bypass the midfield, I have to deal with these dead defenders and the wacky goalkeeping animations. And if I can nullify that with just having a good press in our good pressing system in the midfield, good pressing system up top, and good movement on and off the ball, then yeah, my life could be a lot easier while playing this game and recording. But yeah, I'll probably look into that off camera. Like I said, I don't want to make too many changes. I want to keep it as tiki-taka because we've already built our whole coaching system around that vision. I just want to know ways to get these guys going. I'm tired of the inconsistency. One game they look like they're bothered to run about, next game they're just walking around. Arsenal FC, we're going to be taking them on in the Carabao Cup 4th round. That's going to be an interesting encounter. We've already drawn with them in the Premier League. After that, I would say we are not going to play these 3 games off these 3 games on camera. We're going to skip those ones. Get to Everton, play the away game, and play Bayern Munich at home to cap that episode off. So yeah, these 3 games are going to be played off camera. I'm going to consistently try to find sliders that work for Legendary. I will not drop to world class. Sorry, I will not do that because it's a headache and a half trying to make myself dead just to make the game fun. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash a like on the video. Also sub to the channel if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video or upload one. And again, yeah, just keep showing support. And yeah, I'll keep uploading, keep coming back with more content. Sorry if I sound very demoralized. It's just all that shouting, all the emotions of celebrating goals. Like I said, game is quite fun when you're scoring goals. It's just when it gets to the other end of the pitch, your own defensive third is really it's a massive chore. See you guys for the next episode. Take care for now. Peace.